Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny online maintenance service. SwiftUI inside. Today we need to see this here the home screen. UI need to develop here, and today we need to covers here only here the top app parts need to develop. First of all, need to put this here the menu buttons. Then after need to logo. After need to create here the search text fields and to create here the clear plumpings, printers and battery buttons need to develop. And then after need to service nearby drop downs need to develop here. Let's start how to write downs inside the Swift UI. First of all, now need to create here the view inside the new folders as a home, and then after need to create here. Now creates here the home groups, and then after need to create here the new files and to create here the Swift UI view. Click on next and to give this here the name home screen like this creating here. And now we need to one by one need to developing here, and we need to see this here the UI as well as now first of all we need to search for need to need here the one state variables state where private wheres and to give this here the name txt search like this at here. And now we need to create here the z stacks, and we need to set here the nav hide extensions methods need to call this here. If you not see here the first video plus, please first see this here the first video, and then after need to start this here the developments, because we need to use this here the some custom and shortcuts methods we need to using here. Now we need to write down here the v stack, and inside you need to write here the another v stacks for the developing here the app bar ui need to set here now, and we need to also set here the scroll view like here, and we need to set here the background colors. First of all, color primary app colors, and also need to give this here the top shape area, need to set here the padding. Then after we need to set here the another things we need to setting here, give this here the bottom 15 paddings we need to also set here, and cut here, and we need to configure this here the corner radius with the corners need to this is the right here the custom methods you need to write here in first video. If you not see the first of all the see this video in explain need details inside the first video. Now need to give this here the bottom left and bottom right, but bottom right need to set here. Now we need to creating here the horizontals stack. We need to use this here for the app bar like this settings here, and need to put this here the top share area, and also need to set here the horizontals 15s like this configures and to look like this here the showing here. Now need to developing here the buttons and actions. Inside we need to give this here the menu icons. We need to set here. We need to set here the icons as we need to given this here the menu, and we need to set here the resizables and to set this here the scale to fit. Then after need to set here the frame width here the need to set here the 50s, and also need to given this here the height 15s like this configures here, and we need to set here the space and to full set like this ui, and we need to put this here the image another's for the logo need to use this here the only logo image like here's, and we need to set here the resizables, set here the scale to fits, and to give this here the pix heights need to set here, as we need to set here the potents, and similar to our designs need to set here the by tops need to menu row need to done here. And then after need to developing here the search UI need to draw here. Now we need to creating here the horizontal stacks, we need to use this here, and we need to put this here the image for the search. Give this here the set here the image as a search, need to even like this here resizables and scale to fit. And now need to set here the frame, need to set here the width need to 25, and also need to set here the height 25. Like this we need to configure here. And first of all, now this is the horizontals, we need to give this here the paddings as a 15 for this UI. Then after need to set this here the background colors as a white colors, we need to set here color white. And then after need to set here corner radius 10s. And last ones need to horizontal 15 padding, so need to setting here. And now need to developing here the text fields, write down here the text fields, and to use this here the need to give this here the double quotes as a placeholder. Search for the service, like this sets, and to set here the text property and to bind here the txt search. Then after so need to set here the horizontal 8, and also need to vertical sets configurations, and need to set here the frame heights, need to configures here the fixed heights, need to set here the 15. So like this configures, and to setting here this UI, and to reload this here, and to get this here the some errors we need to fix now. And look like this here the showing here. Now we need to creating here the another buttons, we need to developing here the clearing, plumpings, painters, and batteries. Like these buttons need to developing here. First of all, now another stacks view we need to develop here's horizontal stacks, and we need to create here the buttons action like this here. And we need to set here the text property, and to create here the button names as a cleaning. Then after we need to set here the font, custom font, and we need to set here the regulars, and to set here font size 14. And also need to set this here the foreground colors for the white colors, we need to set here. And we need to look like this here the creating here. And also need to set here the backgrounds inside the line draw underlines, we need to use this here the background tags, background property, need to use this here. Now we need to set here the color white, and we need to set here the frame, given this here the height as a 1. And also need to set here the offsets, y is equal to need to set here the 10. Like this configures for this UI. Here not reflect, we need to check here. Look like this here the show, and to set here the spacing, like this configures here. And also need to write here the padding horizontal, so need to set here the 25. Like this we need to configure here, and another buttons we need to put here, copy and paste for the here's. Now we need to set here the plumbings buttons, then after painter buttons, and last one is the battery buttons like this. And we need to change here and to check here the reflections here like this showing here. Now we need to develop here the locations nearby, change buttons we need to developing here. First of all, now we need to create here the horizontal stack, and need to set here the padding like here. And also need to set here the foreground colors, need to change here the primary text colors. And then after need to put this here the image, resource, we need to inside give this here the location, and need to set here the resizables. Then after need to create here the scale to fit, and we need to set here the param size width, need to give this here the 20, and also need to fix heights, need to set here the 20. Then after need to write down here the some text property for the static labels, need to set here the service location nearby, like these titles we need to set here. And now need to set here the fonts, use this here the custom font, and we need to set here the regulars, and font size we need to set here the 15. And now need to developing here the button like here's, and we need to set here's, copy this here the battery buttons, need to put here's like this, and now need to change here the Jaipur, and need to give this here the pin code like here. So need to set here, and also need to set this here the primary text colors like this configures here, and also need to set here the image for the down UI, need to set here. Now we need to set here the down, and we need to set as a re- resizable scale to fit, and last ones we need to set here the prim height and width, we need to setting here the 15s here like this configures here, and to show like this here the UI. And then after buttons we need to call this here the spacers importance, otherwise not UI are the looking goods. Now need to change here, and to check here the UI reflections here not working. Now need to go and to set here the events in sign up after the sign in buttons inside opening this here. Now need to set here the one state variables where show home, and by default need to set this here the false. Now these variables are the actives after the clicking on sign in, need to set here the true, and also need to configure this here the link, copy here this link, and to paste this here. Now need to set here the home screen, and we need to write down here the show home like here's. And now need to runs inside the simulators and to test here's work or not. So need to check here this UI, because here the not reflecting here the screens, need to reload again and to check again. Not reflect, but we need to put this here. Now simulators simulators are the run done, and now to click here and to show like this here the simulator to your UI, need to show here, and also need to one more fixing. So need to set here, give this here the padding, need to verticals paddings, need to also set here verticals 8 paddings like this configures, and to again restart this app, click on sign ins, and look like this similar to designs you need to creating here the app bars. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.